Hi everyone, welcome to Tax Adyen. Every year we all have a confusion in our mind that which income tax return form should I select while filing income tax return and what is the due date of it. In this video, we have given an in-depth understanding of income tax return definition and types of ITR forms. This will help you in selecting income tax forms while filing ITR return of the year. First, we will understand what is income tax return. The income tax return is a form in which the taxpayers submit information about their income and tax payment to the income tax department. A taxpayer should file ITR on or before the due date specified if his income exceeds the specific basic exemption limit. The ITR form applicable to the taxpayer depends on the type of taxpayer, whether he is an individual, HUF, company, etc. and you have to choose the ITR based on the nature and type of income you have earned for that particular financial year. After knowing the definition of income tax return, the very first question comes to your mind that why should I file income tax return? For whom this is applicable? For this question, the answer is here. If you are an individual and if your gross annual income exceeds the basic exemption limit. Now, the question is, what is the basic exemption limit for an individual? If your age is less than 60 years, then the basic exemption limit is 2.5 lakh. If you are a senior citizen, then the basic exemption limit is 3 lakh. And for super senior citizen, the exemption limit is 5 lakh. If any individual exceeds this basic exemption limit, he compulsorily should file income tax return of that particular financial year. And other such condition which mandates a person to file income tax return is if you want to claim an income tax refund from the department, if you have earned from or have invested in foreign asset during the financial year, if you wish to apply for visa or a loan, if the taxpayer is a company or a firm, irrespective of profit or loss, he should file the income tax return of that particular financial years. The next scenario is, you know that you have to file the income tax return, but you don't know which form is applicable to you. This video will help you to find which type of income tax return is applicable to you. Totally, there are 7 income tax forms are available. Now in this video, we will see one by one in detail about these forms. First one is ITR 1. It is also known as Sahaj. This form is applicable for a resident individual whose total income is less than 50 lakh rupees and has income from salary, income from one house property and income from other sources excluding winning from lottery and income from horse race, and have agriculture income up to 5,000 rupees. Please note, this ITR 1 form is not applicable to the resident individuals whose total income is exceeding 50 lakh rupees and having agricultural income is exceeding 5,000 rupees. If you have a taxable capital gain, if you have income from business or profession and having income from more than one house property, and if you are a director in a company, and if you had an investment in unlisted equity shares at any time during the financial year, and if you are a non-resident and resident, not ordinarily resident, and also having a foreign asset or foreign income. The second form is ITR 2. ITR 2 is for the use of an individual or HUF whose total income in the financial year includes income from salary or pension, income from house property, income from other sources including winning from lottery and income from race horses, and if you are an individual and director in a company, if you have an investment in unlisted equity shares at any time during the financial year, and being a resident, not ordinarily resident and non-resident, and income from capital gains if you have, and if you have a foreign asset or foreign income, and having an agricultural income more than 5,000 rupees. These categories of income if you have, you can choose ITR 2 while filing income tax returns. Further, in a case where the income of another persons like one's spouse, child, etc. is to be clubbed with the income of the assessee, this return form can be used where such income falls in any of the above categories. This form cannot be used if an individual or HUF having a business or profession income for the financial year. The next type of form is ITR 3. The current ITR 3 form is to be used by an individual or Hindu undivided family, that is HUF, who have income from proprietary businesses or are carrying on profession. The person having income from the following source are eligible to file ITR 3, that is, carrying on a business or profession, if you are an individual director in a company, if you have had investment in unlisted equity shares at any time during the financial year, and return may include income from house property, salary or pension, and income from other sources, and income from a person as a partner in the firm. The next type of form is ITR 4. It is also known as Sugam. The current ITR 4 applies to individuals and HUF, partnership firms other than LLPs, which are residents and whose total income is not exceeding 50 lakh rupees and includes business or profession income, and who wants to file under presumptive income scheme, that is under section 44AD, 44AE and 44ADA, and who have income from salary or pension, and income from one house property, and income from other sources excluding income from lottery and racehorse. Please note, this ITR 4 form is not applicable if you have the total income exceeding 50 lakh rupees, having income from more than one house property, if you have any brought forward loss or loss to be carried forward under any heads of income, owing any foreign asset, if you have signing authority of any account located outside India, and having income from any source outside India, if you are a director in a company, and if you have had investment in unlisted equity shares at any time during the financial year, and income being a resident, not ordinarily resident and non-resident, and having foreign asset or foreign income, and if you are assessable in respect of the income of another person in respect of which tax is deducted in the hands of the other person. And the next type of form is ITR 5. This form is applicable for firms, limited liability partnership, that is LLPs, association of persons, that is AOPs, and body of individuals, BOIs, and artificial jurisdictional person, and estate of deceased, estate of insolvent, and business trust and investment fund. And the next one is ITR 6. This form is applicable for companies other than companies claiming exemption under section 11, that is income from property held for charitable or religious purpose. This return has to be filled electronically only. The last type of return is ITR 7. This form is applicable for persons including companies required to furnish return under section 139 4A, 4B, 4C, 4D, 4E and 4F. Please note, section 139 4A is for charitable or religious trust, and section 139 4B is for political parties, and section 139 4C is for scientific research association, news agency, association or institution referred to in section 1023A, institution referred to in section 1023B, and the funds or institution or university or other educational institution or any hospital or other medical institution. And section 139(4)(d) for the university, college or other institution which is not required to furnish return of income or loss under any other provision of this section. And section 139(4)(e) is for every business trust which is not required to furnish return of income or loss under any other provision of this act. And the last one is 139(4)(f) is to be filled by any investment fund referred to in section 115 UB. Hope you all got to know which form needs to be selected and submitted while filing income tax return. Thank you for watching our video. For more such videos, watch our channel Tax Adhyayan and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn and Twitter.